Well before the era of modern technology and conversing with AI, our origins trace back to a mixture of chemicals known as the Primordial Soup, dating approximately 3.7 billion years ago. This primordial mixture was the cradle for all terrestrial life, beginning with unicellular organisms. These simple life forms evolved into multicellular entities roughly 900 million years ago, and after several hundred million years, the oceans teemed with life, including jellyfish. The planet witnessed a surge in biodiversity during the Cambrian Explosion around 535 million years ago, when a variety of complex organisms emerged. Leap ahead about 138 million years, and the first tetrapods ventured from the shallow seas onto terra firma. We'll explore this history further in today's episode of the Infographics world, focusing on Earth millions of years ago. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell to join our notification squad. Let's start with a simplified overview of Earth's history. The cosmos began around 4.54 billion years ago with a colossal explosion and a supernova, leading to a massive nebula of gas and dust. The aftermath of this cosmic event was intense heat, causing the dust to coalesce into celestial bodies. The central mass became so hot and dense that it ignited nuclear reactions, giving birth to the Sun. Surrounding this nascent star, other masses formed a disk and eventually cooled into planets, including Earth, which settled into the third orbital position from the Sun. The Moon's origin story involves a colossal impact with Earth by a large body, ejecting part of Earth's crust into orbit, forming the familiar lunar body we see today. This cataclysmic event also tilted Earth at an angle of 23.5 degrees, which is why we experience seasons. Scientists predict that the Sun, which intensifies by 10% every billion years, will ultimately consume Earth, evaporating the oceans and scorching the surface. As mentioned earlier, the Cambrian Explosion was a pivotal moment for early complex lifeforms. It's worth noting that Earth was not always divided into continents. Instead, there was once a supercontinent named Pangaea, surrounded by a singular ocean, Panthalassa. Moving on to the animal kingdom, the fossil record indicates a slow evolutionary process, leading some to dub a particular era, the Boring Billion, due to the lack of significant developments. However, evolution accelerated when lifeforms began reproducing sexually, around 1.2 billion years ago during the Proterozoic Eon, which predates the advent of abundant complex life on Earth. Earth has endured cycles of heating and cooling, challenging its inhabitants to adapt or perish. Some species managed to survive, while others were lost to history. At the close of the Ordovician period, an ice age wiped out approximately 85% of all thriving life, predominantly marine. Subsequent catastrophic extinctions occurred, including the Permian extinction, which eradicated about 96% of marine and terrestrial species. Dinosaurs, the ancient titans of Earth, began their dominion approximately 230 million years ago, with an estimated 700 species thriving over a span of 160 million years. For aspiring time travel enthusiasts, a crucial piece of advice: surviving alongside these ancient creatures would be a challenge, not only due to their formidable presence but also due to the inhospitable prehistoric atmosphere. Indeed, for the majority of Earth's history, the conditions would have been lethal to humans. Before the age of dinosaurs, oxygen levels were critically low, insufficient to support human life, while high nitrogen levels and potent greenhouse gases would have been instantly fatal. Conversely, there were periods when oxygen was abundant, peaking at around 35%, far exceeding today's 20.95%. Opinions vary on whether humans could endure such oxygen-rich environments. Some speculate we might adapt, while others predict certain demise. Additionally, the increased oxygen would have heightened the risk of widespread fires. Now, envision possessing a fireproof spacesuit or lungs capable of adapting to these extreme conditions. After all, mastering time travel might also mean engineering advanced survival gear. Imagine encountering a Diplodocus or Brachiosaurus, colossal beings weighing between 25 to 50 tons, 22,679 to 45,359 kilos, a sight to behold. The fearsome T-Rex tipped the scales at about 10 tons, just over 9,000 kilos, rivaling the heft of the largest African elephants. Equally terrifying is the prospect of encountering gigantic insects, such as the massive sea scorpion, stretching 2.4 meters in length. Soaring above, The Argentavis magnificens, possibly the largest bird to have ever lived, boasted a wingspan exceeding 20 feet, 6 meters, and weighed around 240 pounds, 108 kilos, preying on creatures larger than humans. Another daunting adversary would be a colossal prehistoric rodent. Although many prehistoric animal sizes are speculative due to a lack of fossil evidence, it's widely accepted that Earth was once home to some intimidating yet endearing megafauna. Long after the dinosaurs' extinction, a gargantuan 1-ton, 907 kilos, rodent, known as Josepfortigasia manesi, is believed to have roamed South America around 2 to 4 million years ago, wielding a bite force triple that of modern tigers. The advent of grazing animals dates back even further. Approximately 40 million years ago, Earth experienced a verdant transformation as grass proliferated globally. This botanical boom coincided with the rise of grazing animals, following the catastrophic event that eradicated the dinosaurs. Subsequently, Earth underwent a desolate period, characterized by swampy landscapes. During this era, colossal reptiles, such as 50-foot, 15.2 meters, snakes and 40-foot, 12.1 meters, crocodiles, thrived in the post-impact environment. In the ensuing millions of years, primates emerged, including the earliest simians. Evolutionary divergences among these simians led to the development of apes, gibbons, orangutans, gorillas, and chimpanzees, each embarking on their own evolutionary journey for survival. You may ponder upon the survival of certain mammals and fish while others perished after numerous species became extinct. What factors allowed a handful of terrestrial mammals to endure the demise of the dinosaurs? An evolution expert and paleontologist admits that science is still baffled by this mystery, with no clear answers in sight. Post-dinosaur extinction, the planet continued to harbor life forms such as turtles, frogs, lizards, and notably, crocodiles, snakes, and placental mammals. Indeed, the absence of predatory dinosaurs catalyzed the proliferation of mammals, ushering in what we refer to as the Age of Mammals. This era is pivotal to our existence today. Although the first humans, Homo sapiens, emerged approximately 200,000 years ago, they were not present during this period. It is believed that the earliest members of the Homo genus appeared around 2–3 million years ago. Homo erectus, known for their upright stance, emerged around 1.9 million years ago and persisted until about 143,000 years ago. These early humans mastered fire, prepared meals, formed communities, and showed compassion towards the vulnerable, much like we do today. Considering this, we might now contemplate our future evolutionary path. Should another extinction event occur, be it from an asteroid impact, climate change, nuclear catastrophe, or a supervolcanic eruption, what life forms will persist, and by what means? The consensus among scientists is that genetic engineering will precede such events. A recent breakthrough in the U.S. involved the successful genetic modification of an embryo to avert heart disease. Although the embryo remained in a laboratory setting and was not implanted into a womb, such practices are expected to become commonplace moving forward. Moreover, we are inching towards a fusion of human and machine, potentially transforming our fundamental nature into that of a cyborg. Regarding natural evolution, a scientist quoted by National Geographic believes that humans must adapt to living as they currently are, citing Darwinian principles that suggest significant evolutionary changes only occur out of necessity, and humans currently lack such pressures. Nevertheless, scientists concur that our planet will undergo transformations. Sea levels are predicted to rise significantly over the next millennia. Some theorize that in 50,000 years, Earth will enter a new ice age. Following this period, Earth's topography will be altered. It is estimated that within the next 500,000 years, an asteroid could inflict substantial damage on our planet's reshaped surface. In a billion years, Earth might become arid, and in a staggering 100 quintillion years, our once verdant planet will likely be consumed by the Sun. We invite you to share your thoughts on humanity's and Earth's future. Leave your comments below. Thank you for tuning in, and remember to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.